Hey tubes, Jonathan Strong here, Tooth on a Budget. I'm in the old car, so that's probably why you can't see nothing. So I wanted to talk about something which is kind of come up a couple times from a couple of my subs. And so it's basically the difficulty that is preaching. Now, getting up in front of a bunch of people that are like-minded and talk about something that they agree with, that's not hard. In fact, that sounds pretty empowering. That sounds like a good time. Now, going out and trying to share information that not only do people not agree with, but they find offensive, is difficult and stressful. Now, people say that I don't talk about Jesus enough. You know, I don't talk about the Bible enough. I don't do enough prayer. And let me lay down some hard truths here. First and foremost, like when I do a psalm video, which is nice. I like to get prayers out on the internet. I like to get them on the ether. That's more for a spiritual battle, or anyone who might want to hear a nice psalm. I'm not good at the readings. I'm not great at them. I try, but I don't do well. And the fact of the matter is that I do a psalm, it'll get like maybe a dozen views, 5, 6 views maybe. So though that is nice, it's not really serving much of a purpose beyond me getting a prayer out onto the internet. Now, when I make a video about a question I have or something that doesn't make sense, and it gets like 70 views, that's gonna create a few conversations. That's gonna get a few people thinking. Like, we got to start somewhere. The fact of the matter is that if people don't believe in God at all, if they can't wrap their heads around there being a creator that made everything, that made them, that there's a heaven and a hell, all that, if they can't wrap their heads around that, how are you even going to start on Jesus? It's impossible. And like, I don't know how to say this without it sounding blasphemous, but it's just not an easy sell. If someone doesn't already believe in God, how are you going to be like, so this God that you don't believe in had a son, and this son lived on earth, and he died in our place for us, where we should, and he went to hell for thousands of years in our place, where we should, and then he came back and he was resurrected, and he ascended to heaven whole-bodied, and told us of the good news and of his return, and the Holy Spirit was released, and thus was the birth of the Christian church. Now, how am I going to sell that to somebody who thinks that if I believe there's a Father in heaven, I believe in fairy tales? If I believe there's a God, I believe in fairy tales, and I'm supposed to share the gospel with that person? I know what I'm saying right now sounds blasphemous, but to someone who can't even believe in God, the story of Christ is going to sound ludicrous to them. And that's a cold, hard fact. How am I supposed to preach to those people? How do I go about that? Please. I don't sound, I'm out here doing what I'm best at, and that is not Bible readings. I love the word. I'm not good at preaching it. So be it. What I am good at is seeing bullcrap. What I am good at is putting pieces together, drawing connections, noticing things, speaking from my heart. These are things I excel at. So that's what I'm out here doing. If I could eloquently talk about Jesus and have people who didn't believe in anything want to believe in Christ, that would be awesome. I can't do that. What I can do is make someone question the narrative. And that's a start. If all they believe in is science, and you show them that it's not science and it's scientism and it's bullcrap, that's a start. That's a foot in the door. If they think everything they believe is proven fact and what you believe is fairy tale, they're not going to listen to you. I'm not like we're all serving a different purpose in this whole thing. You know, some people are watchmen. Some people are preachers. You know, we all have different strengths. Some people are, you know, good at helping people. Some people are teachers. You know, my strength is confrontation. My strength is cutting through bullcrap. Not being afraid. These are strengths of mine. They unfortunately also lead to fallings, which will be, you know, which would like stuff like ego. I can be a little egotistical sometimes. It happens, you know, like it's hard, you know, it's like being in a relationship and like, you know, how I'm very passionate, you know, and like that's a good thing. But the second I get mad about something and I'm passionately mad, then like the whole damn, you know, the traits we carry that give us strength, such as my skepticism, can also be something that can be a negative. You know, it's rough. But this late in the game, you got to play to your strengths. It's like being like a cage fighter, and you've been like a wrestler, like you're an Olympic caliber wrestler, you know, and you've been doing it since you were a kid, and you're in your 30s, and you need to make a little extra money before, you know, you retire, so you go to MMA. Now, are you gonna go to Thailand and start, you know, doing intensive Muay Thai training? Or are you going to use your wrestling as your main strength and, you know, strike until you can get someone down on the ground and then work whatever, you know, strong point jiu-jitsu moves, such as, you know, like different shoulder locks like Americanas and paintbrushes, or oh gosh, I forget all the terminology right now. Key locks, you know, crap like that, you know. Like that's what you're gonna do, all right? You're not gonna go and like, you know, go down to Brazil and start doing jiu-jitsu 24/7 because you're already friggin' almost 40. Like, you just don't have the time left, and that's kind of what's happening now. We don't have a lot of time left on the internet. I don't have enough time to learn ancient Greek and decipher the Septuagint and preach to you, you know, to everyone. I don't have the time for that. None of us do. And I'm bad at language anyway. I could use English, especially if I've, you know, a chance to like sit down and think about what I'm writing. There's a spider on my windshield. But like, I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is, like, this late in the game, we got to play to our strengths. And the best way I can help people is by exposing and confronting people that are full of it. That's what I'm good at. As far as people who are good at preaching, they need to come in behind me. If you can eloquently preach the word, God bless you. I can't. I wish I could. When I go back and I watch my readings, it's grade school. It's not going to reach a lot of people. It's nice for those who appreciate it. God bless you. But like I said, what I'm capable of doing for reaching people and for helping people is my ability to, notice things that aren't right and try to express it in a way that's easy to comprehend, I guess. And like I said, preaching is extremely difficult. If I was in a room with a bunch of people that agreed with me, and I got up there and preached the word, and they were all into it, that sounds awesome. That doesn't sound hard at all. Sign me up for that. What I'm doing is trying to be look at, okay, you're really into space. Well, think about this, think about that. Okay, you're really into biology and earth and earth sciences. Well, think about this, think about that. This doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. You gotta undo the programming. You can't just hit them in the head with Jesus. They're not going to respond to it. They're gonna throw up their arms and defend themselves because it's not what they know, and they think what they know is fact. So I'm just trying to start somewhere, and I'm doing my best. And what my best is confrontation, is noticing, is being hey, is I'm the kid that yells out that the emperor has no clothes. There's other people in the crowd that noticed, but I'm the one that says, hey, that dude's naked. All right? To me, that doesn't take much, but I don't got nothing to lose. I'm not a career guy. No woman could love me. I don't care. I got nothing to lose. It's me and God. That's it. And he will provide, and that's just kind of how it's been. And I'm grateful, and I'm infinitely grateful. And I don't know. I want everyone to find God. I want the people who are not evil to be happy. I don't like the idea of people who are nice, people who are kind, but stupid or brainwashed getting a raw deal. I mean, God's the decider, and he's right in all ways, but it just breaks my heart. It's sad. I hope near the end, when the veil is dropped and all things are exposed, that they don't turn and they realize that they're wrong. That's all I can hope. That there's enough goodness in their heart to be to come around. Until then, I'm trying to shake the people off the fence back our way. As far as the people on the other side of the fence, I don't know what we can do for them, except try to show people that what they think they know, they don't. And then hopefully, I don't know. Like I said, we're supposed to preach the gospel, but we're preaching to people that have undergone so much brainwashing, and they're empowered, and it's hard. I don't know. I love all of you so much. I really do. God bless all of you.